Hello, Gemini. My name is Michelle, and welcome to my channel, The Signs of Tarot. If you're new to the Signs of Tarot tribe, welcome. Do me a favor, go down to the comment section. Let me know where you're watching this video, what city or what continent. It's amazing to see how far and wide these YouTube videos really go. If you're part of the Signs of Tarot tribe, go pop on over to my @SignsOfTarot on Instagram, where I'm taking rock album covers from the 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s, and I'm reading the album cover art like it is a tarot card. It's really fun and funky, and it's being super well received. Go ahead and take a look over there. All right, Gemini, without further ado, I'm going to dive right into your reading. I am recording this mid-November, but whenever you see this message, that's when you are meant to get it. I'm going to cut the deck 3 times. I keep it raw and real here at the Signs of Tarot. Not all messages are meant for everybody. The bottom of the deck is your first card. It's one of my favorite cards in the deck. I have a different read on this than most tarot readers. That's one of my favorite. Oh my God. Okay. All right. Let me see what the heck is going on here. Your opening 3 cards are all wands, just to let you know. Wands are all fire signs, Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries. But you know what? I never believe in that, because I think we all have everything in our chart, and too many tarot readers are making suits specific only to zodiac signs, and we all possess a lot of these traits, but I say it out there just to make everybody who needs to hear it hear it. Let's dive right on in. This is my favorite card in the deck. Okay, some of the tarot readers out there say it's three of wands is the ships coming in. I don't believe it. I believe it's the beginning of your journey. The ace is when you start, which is what you got here. Then you head into the 2, which is a decision, and right into the 3. So let's talk about your opening card, which is the 3 of wands. The 3 of wands is embarking upon the dark night of the soul experience. And for those of you who may have gone through that experience, it's scary, it's awful, it's heart-wrenching. It's really waking up one day, looking at yourself in the mirror and saying, who the fuck am I? I've been living somebody else's life this entire time. Who am I? I'm living my life in my ego. I'm living my life for other people's needs, for other people's value systems. I'm living a life because society says I have to fit in this box. When you wake up and feel that way, there's almost no way of going back. You embark upon a journey of self-awareness, self-discovery. That's what they call the dark night of the soul, hence the Wizard of Oz. She starts down the yellow brick road, and at the end of her journey, the people she meets, the situations that she faces, the obstacles that she wins, leads her to become a completely different person. That's what you're starting right now, Gemini. You're starting the dark night of the soul. It's painful and it's tough. And it's hard to look at yourself and say the person you thought you were is really not who you are, and you're not living your best life ever. Okay, what's amazing about this card, and why I think this card is different than many other tarot readers who feel the ships are coming in, the ships are not coming in on this. You're just starting your journey. And who you become after, during that journey, is when your ships will come in. You're facing the sun. The sun is not behind you. You have not gone through the sun. You have not felt clarity, saw the light. You're starting your journey. You're walking into the sun. And that's scary. And sometimes we get burned when we walk into the sun. Sometimes we see things that are so fucking dark that we can't believe that we possessed that type of a nature in ourselves. It makes you face your childhood trauma, your issues growing up. It makes you face all of the decisions that you made that you now realize you could have made a better decision. You take a look at yourself from the inside out and you rebuild yourself step by step. That's what the 3 of wands are. The 3 of wands means. Okay, but what's also amazing about this particular card, our wands to me are all about action and passion. And the truth is, this person in this card, like you, Gemini, you know embarking upon this journey is an unknown. You may find fabulous things. You may find scary things. You may find wonderful things. You may find heart-wrenching things, but you're taking action to find who you are. And at the end of the day, that's going to be a big reward. And why I love this card the most is because he doesn't take the closest wand. He takes the one farthest away from him. He knows this journey is going to be long, and he's ready to face that challenge. What a beautiful card. And congratulations, Gemini. Because at the end of the day, walking through the dark night of the soul, no matter how tough it is, and when I say tough, sometimes you get feelings like you have the flu or COVID, going through the dark night of the soul changes you. My taste buds changed. I lost 60 pounds, a good thing. Changed the way I eat. I changed the way I think. I changed the way I behave. I changed the way I express love. I changed the way I expressed and communicated to friends and colleagues and workplaces. But what I mainly learned was how to stick up for myself and no longer be that empath doormat that was walked upon. But to go through all of those lessons is a very tough experience. So I want to commemorate you and congratulate you because you're walking into the sun. You don't know what you're going to find and you don't give a fuck because it's time for you to live your best life ever and to find out who you are. Ace of Wands. It's a great sexual card. It means somebody along your path, along your yellow brick road. You may meet somebody really new, really passionate, somebody who may want to walk with you a little bit along that road, somebody that you may be able to share secrets with, passions with. This is my card of great sex. So hopefully that happens for you too. Page of Wands. Okay. You may meet somebody else along your trail, somebody younger, maybe not, maybe somebody who's naive, maybe somebody who's young at heart, maybe somebody who brings out the youthful side in you. This can also mean you may get pregnant, a new start with somebody young. This also means you may embark upon a brand new passion. You may learn music, you may learn art, you may begin to write. This is also you breaking free from your shell. The Page of Wands to me is my entertainer, the person that's okay to take center stage, the person who's okay to say, look at me, I have a voice. This is also somebody who runs for politics, keeping it raw, keeping it real. But what beautiful courage for you to start upon your dark night of the soul, feeling passionate, ready to move forward, ready to explore. This is absolutely 3 cards of pure exploration, Gemini. Good for you. Now, you get the sun in reverse, which, a lot of different things. You may have a slow start on an entrepreneurial project that you start. You may need more money than you think that you need to start this project. You may be underfunded. Okay, but the sun also talks about making sure the people that you meet as you enter this new journey of your life are on the up and up and are truthful. And you may be challenged with a couple of life's lessons by meeting people along the trail that may not be truthful. I'm thinking Scarecrow and the Cowardly Lion. Cowardly Lion was a little bit untruthful in the beginning until he felt vulnerable enough to express that he needed courage. In the beginning, he put on a mask. That's what this is telling me. Although as you go along your journey of your dark night of the soul, Gemini, make sure that people that wear a mask, you see through it quickly and more efficiently. King of Swords. I'm getting a feeling that this is you. Okay. Swords are all about air signs. They are about Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. But I'm finding that this is who you are going to become after this dark night of the soul. You're going to take the throne, know who you are, stand in your authentic truth with this big sword pointing up to the universe, the whole truth and nothing but the truth. Not only will you demand people in your life come to you that are truthful, but you will be emitting that type of a vibe and that type of an energy that you will only speak the truth. Now, whenever I get birds, and I love my birds and all of my tarot cards, that's all being divinely guided. I really feel after you get through this situation, and it's just come to me right now, and I'm keeping it real and I'm keeping it honest, 2 years. You're about ready to embark upon something that might be 2 years. Now, there's no time in tarot. What I'm trying to tell you is this is not going to be an overnight experience. This is not going to be 1 or 2 months. It takes a long time to unpeel the onion of who you are and to fix things from your childhood. But this is who you emerge to be. The King of Swords, respected, CEO, lawyer, politician. Again, with the politics, I think I said this is politics. Doesn't matter what you do for a living. What it means is that you command your life. And you have learned the biggest lesson of all, discernment. Who's allowed in your life and who's not allowed in your life. And people who are not truthful are not in your life. Period. Justice. So many meanings for this card. Could be the sign of Libra, another air sign here. But justice to me is all about balance. It's all about being rewarded. Justice is also the card of karma. When you go through the dark night of the soul, it's almost, and I don't know enough about this to give a deep analogy, but I know enough. When you go through Alcoholics Anonymous, they have you ask for forgiveness to the people that you may have hurt along the way. And I feel a very similar experience during the dark night of the soul that you're going to start embarking upon. You're going to look at the things that you wish you could have done differently, the things you might have been able to say differently, the decisions you could have made differently. You're going to address them and you're going to work through them. For the first time in your life, Gemini, you're not going to go around them. You're going to go through them. You're going to realize how you played a role in something that came negative, and you're going to either offer an apology, start anew, or resurrect this. This is a beautiful cards to complete karmic cycles as you go through this experience. So let me tell you, Gemini, being a survivor, and I say that loosely, a survivor of the dark night of the soul, where your entire life changes from, goes completely upside down and you emerge somebody completely different. Just know, as tough as it is to go down that road, when you emerge as the person that you are, the most authentic self, you stand in your truth, you don't give a shit what people think, you don't care about their value systems, you move forward with your authentic truth. It is the greatest feeling on the planet. And I'm just throwing this out there, keeping this for real, because we're raw and real here. This is somebody who may emerge after the dark night of the soul experience and come out sexually, that you may have been living a lie and you really want to stand in your authentic truth and love who you want to love. And that's a beautiful, beautiful thing, to stand in your truth, to be able to say, this is who I am. And for other people, it may be a religion change. You may have been raised religiously one way and have made a decision to be religious in a different sector because that resonates with you. Regardless, standing in your authentic truth is always the most beautiful place to be. And I would have it no other way. God bless, Gemini. Enjoy the journey. Namaste.